Hey folks, this is IO and we're back playing some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Sinister in his ELC. This is a tier 8 game on Core Main. I always forget what this map is called until the very last second. So he's gonna go this way. This is one of my favorite ways to go in this map, especially when I'm in a tiny tank that I can do some scouting in. There's a great scouting location up here that I absolutely love to use. It's netted me more spotting image in a medium tank than anything else, and it's right behind those trees. Oh look, he's going for it. Good to know. Ooh, yeah, this is exactly where he wants to be. Now he can just sit here for most of the game as a passive scout, or he can go active. I don't know what he'll do. We will see. This is an ELC, so ooh, blast it all. I think he meant to do that, but that's something can definitely get you killed in a tiny little tank in such a high game. If somebody like, say, that SU-152 decided to put a shell in here, what are you gonna do? You're gonna absorb it. That's gonna die. Nothing else. I see he's gonna use this bush as a camping spot. He has to be really careful because if he's not, every time he fires, he will get lit. Currently he's just waiting for shots, but there's no shots really presenting themselves. Oh, look at that. Maybe if he can get a shot on this T-34, I think he's going to take it. Ooh, a Jag Panther. Now it's starting to get fairly dangerous over here, and it's starting to get to a point where he probably doesn't want to be firing. Wow. Ooh, he just lit that Jag Panther on fire, but he used an automatic extinguisher right away, and thus cost him 10 grand to die a little slower. Poor guy. It's one of the reasons I only equip my automatic fire extinguishers in TC or other competitive games where I will win extra money if I win the game. There's no particularly good reason to have an automatic fire extinguisher equipped for a normal pub game. The best you do with it is save yourself for a little bit longer. Yeah, you can win the game because you had an automatic fire extinguisher, but I've never actually seen that happen in real life, in a real pub game. But nice shot. A manual fire extinguisher will work almost just as well as long as you have your button, the fire extinguisher button, something you can hit fairly quickly. 6 is not something you can hit fairly quickly. Spacebar, I have mine set on C. Something that's close to your fingertips that you can hit without pause, and you'll be just as quick on the draw as an automatic fire extinguisher. And it'll save you 20 grand. So this T-34-2 is still one of the few things that survived back here. Oh no, never mind. My bad. That was my low. And there's an AT-15 back there somewhere. Honestly, at this point, if I was driving this ELC, I think I'd put the pedal down. But obviously I would have been wrong because his only support just died. There's a T-43 behind him, but that T-43 cannot take a low on head-on, which he's obviously trying to do for some reason. It's a bad idea, Mr. T-43. You're not going to live through that. Oh, knocking another tree down. That's a bad thing. Now, if he hadn't knocked that tree down, I would have said that he could stay exactly where he was and wait until that low went past him and then sneak up behind it. I don't know if that's what he's going to attempt to do or not. It might be. And because that low was behind a building when he knocked the tree down, he probably didn't see the tree fall, I hope, and might actually have a chance of still using this spot as cover if the low moves up forward. Now you see he's using the rock to turn himself more, I guess, quickly. Wow, I can speak good English. That AT-12 looks like a really good player, and he's using his tank effectively. Oh, side shot on low. Don't you wish you were aimed in? Nice shot. That low is shocked and amazed the damage came from somewhere over here. I think he was thinking that everything over here was dead or dying. He definitely didn't think there was a full health ELC. And ow! I think he knows we're here now. Where did that hit, I wonder? I don't know. I can't see. So now, Sinister is going to use the ELC like it's supposed to be used, charging forward and shooting things just before peeling off. One of the most fun ways to play the ELC. The low is dead. Good. Did manage to get a second hit on it there with our charge. Indian Panzer. We can't take the Indian Panzer completely alone. It's got good enough gun depression that even if Sinister can get beside it, it can aim down and shoot him. But with a Pershing distracting it, he can definitely take this guy out. Or he can bounce and the Pershing can take him out himself. Now Sinister's going to wrap around this edge of the board. He knows there's an AT-15 on the other side, so there's no point in trying to charge across there. There's an arty around here somewhere, probably around the A3 area on their side of the board. And look, an awful Panzer. Ooh, nice shot into it and dodges his return fire. I don't think the awful Panzer is small enough, or yeah, small enough and its gun depression is good enough. I think he could actually hug up beside it and it wouldn't have been able to shoot down, but it's a meat point now. So he's gonna swing back around the other way because he doesn't want to come at anyone from a direction they know he's gonna come from. So because he was last by going up that side of the board, he's gonna swing around and go down this side of the board. And personally, I think I'd try and swing across the island at this point in time. You do not want to come head on into that AT-15. It will eat you alive. However, oh, that was an epic shot. I'm gonna guess you could see an outline, whereas we couldn't in the replay. Because that's the only reason I could ever see taking that shot. If I could see the outline and I knew what I was shooting at was the flat side above his tracks, then I'd take that shot, but not just into a blindness thinking, hey look, it's orange, I might be able to get through this. It's not worth a shot most of the time, especially on an AT-15. If he's at all angled, you're just going to bounce. Now, there is a land bridge over here somewhere that can actually allow you to come up across the D line, and then Sinister will come up behind that AT-15. If he can get behind that AT-15, it's a dead tank. And there will be absolutely nothing the AT-15 can do about it. Sinister will eat him alive. The only thing he could possibly do if Sinister makes a mistake is he could get rammed. And that's just the AT-15 backing up unexpectedly and Sinister not being able to turn would result in his death. But it looks like Sinister distracted him and the Pershing finished him off. There was only an artillery left. So we gotta go arty hunting. I know. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so Arty knows exactly where we are. That ain't good. But Arty's lost sight of us by now. So he's going to be camping in a bush. And he's going to hope that his first shot makes contact. This is a really dangerous time. Because the urge is to charge straight up there all by yourself. But he's got to wait for this Pershing. He needs the Pershing to A, be a distraction, and B, be a second gun. If the arty can take him out in one shot and then reload before it can shoot the Pershing, then this game's over. Quite possibly. But as long as he lights the arty and the Pershing can kill it, we got this game in the bag. Alternatively, of course, he could find the arty without the arty even knowing where he is and shoot him in the back. Oh, yeah. Okay, hands up. Who thought the arty would be there? Yeah, my hand's in the air too. Yes, my hand was actually in the air, by the way. Crusader pointing the wrong way, thinking the ELC not that much of a threat. Unfortunately, he's wrong. Ooh. And nice kill. Good kill. Good game. 1900 experience, non-doubled premium count, and a tier 8 game with an ELC. That was a pretty epic game. He got 3 kills and 2,000 damage. 1290 base experience, more than anyone else on his team, beating out his Pershing teammate at the end by only just a little bit, but the two of them beat out everyone else on their team by a long margin. Amazing. 13 shots fired and ELC, he hit 11 of them. 10 penetrations and all that means he did 2,000 damage. He took one shot that was from the low, it hurt, and he damaged 7 different enemies, killed 3 of them. He traveled 4.21 kilometers on a map that is 1 kilometer wide and tall. So that was a lot of time running in circles, trying to find the openings and get through them. Now, he earned 40,000 credits in a tier 5 in an 11-minute game and 1900 experience for it. Well worth it. Thank you so much for signing in. Thank you so much for watching and hitting that subscribe or like button. I will see you guys next time. This is IOE Throughout.